Hello and welcome to episode 29 of my Cricket Captain 2020 save with Leicestershire. Now, since the last episode we played two matches. First was against Derbyshire. We batted pretty horribly, all out for 128. Pettifer took 5 for 17, 3 for Hudson Prentice and 2 for Crow. We then bowled him out for 103. Ben Rain was absolutely brilliant. 3.5 overs, 6 wickets for 17. That was what won us the game, entirely pretty much. And then we played against Middlesex. They scored 376, 100 for Nick Gubbins, 75 for Tom Lace. Parkinson took 4 for. We then scored 387 in response. Bancroft got 84. Henry Chard looked to be returning to form with 100. They were then 351 for 5 declared. Hundreds again for Gubbins, and then for Herzeg. I don't know how you say that. He's a regen, obviously. Would have been a second first class 100. 2 wickets for Best, but in all honesty his economy rate was awful. So we were then bowled out for 186. Pretty pathetic attempt at batting out 2.5 sessions, to be honest. Bancroft got 50, no one else did anything. It got down to the last over. They took the new ball. Porter just needed to survive an over, and he couldn't even do that. So we lost by 154 runs, which actually leaves us very close to the bottom 3. We're level on points with Kent, who are one place below us. Not a good position to be in, especially after how well we did last year. T20, we have qualified for the first time in this save. We will be taking part in a quarter-final. We've got the final 2 T20s to play today, so we'll be looking to hopefully see if we can finish top of the group and get hopefully the easiest game possible. Early candidates, we could get Hampshire in the quarter-finals. That would be interesting. Somerset, Sussex, Hampshire and Essex, the current top 4 in the South group. So Child and Salt have been picked for England, but we've got a wicketkeeper, Steve Chapman, aggressive batsman, and if we look at his second 11 stats, he actually doesn't look too bad. Average of 52, 33 and 42. I mean 42, that's very, very high. Only Williams has got a higher second 11 T20 average, so he could be decent, and he may have a chance here actually. Last T20 team obviously, so we need another opener. That's easy enough. Rossington can open with Donald. Bancroft, Wesley, so 2 middle order batsmen we're going to need. Chapman's going to come in. I'm kind of tempted to bring in Ackerman, and then if I do that, another batsman just to try and strengthen our batting a little bit. I don't know. I don't like Rain at 7. Can we bring Daniel in somehow? If it was to do it, it would be for Bolt probably. So we'll stick at that. Batting's obviously a lot weaker without Salt or Child, but we'll go with that. Hopefully put in a good performance. Chapman, a 19-year-old making his debut. Decent form. I mean his salary's very low, but second 11 stats look okay, so we'll see how he goes. Durham at home. Definitely batting first if we were in the toss, I'd have said. They've got a long tail. Top 3 is decent. Below that there's very, very little to trouble us with the bat. So whether it might actually be worth bowling first then. I don't know. It's going to get cloudy. I think we are going to bat first. It's pretty good batting conditions. So Donald and Rossington open up. Still 2 very aggressive batsmen at the top. And we'll see how they go. Adam Rossington Edges for 4. Wouldn't have been a great start. His first game opening for us. He's gone second ball though, so it's not a good start. Our opening partnership, which has been so successful, has been separated, and now Bancroft has gone first ball. Awful start this. Salisbury to Donald. Oh no, 5 for 3. This is awful. Wesley. We need him and Ackerman to put together a part. We can't put the aggression up yet. We're just going to lose wickets. We have anyway. Chapman in within 4 overs on his debut. So no pressure, mate. We're only 14 for 4. He's off the mark. Now facing Majib. He started alright here, Chapman. Certainly better than the players above him, but he's gone now for 10 and we're in huge trouble. 29 for 5 at the end of the power play. So can someone please explain to me, right? Look at that perfect bounce, no spin, the weather's decent. I don't know what else I can do. You know, T20 is just inconsistent. Because the other games, I use exactly the same tactics, the same aggression at the start. It's not, the batting lineup's not that different. We're only missing Sultan Child. We've still got the likes of Donald, Wesley, Bancroft, who have done so well. I don't really see what else I can do, to be honest. There we are. Rain's gone now as well. We might not even make 100. No, we're not going to make 100, are we? We're 38 for 6. Wesley's our last hope. Facing Majib. That's Wesley gone. So, I mean, we could get bowled out for less than 60 here. At least we've done this now and not in the quarter-final. But this has been embarrassing, really. Well and truly embarrassing. Our net run rate is certainly going to be taking a hit as well after this. Parkinson's done well. He's hit a few boundaries. He's 29 or 20. It's probably the highest score of the innings, isn't it? Yeah, comfortably the highest score. More than double what anyone else has scored. He was aggression up. He's hit 6. He could get 50 here, Callum Parkinson. I'm sure he probably won't, because, well, it's his highest career score anyway. Porter is an absolute bunny, so he's not going to support him. He's on 47. Porter is probably going to go here. Surprised he didn't. Parkinson on 48. Still on 48. He has got 50. Good innings from Callum Parkinson. Another 6. Parkinson's the only player here who's got us to anything like a respectable title. It's not a respectable title. But it's better than 60 odd. There we are then. I mean, 56 for him, 106 for 9. It's terrible, but I mean, it's better than what it could have been. Matt Salisbury, 4 overs, 1 made and 2 for 9. Outstanding from him. Hutton very good at the top as well. Very, very disappointing. We're going to have to bowl out of our skins to win this. Now it's looking like bowling first would have been the better option. A wicket the second ball though. Scott Steele caught a slip. I mean, yeah, we're just going to have to bowl out our best bowlers, but they haven't started very well. Tong gets Beddingham. And Bickerton, first of all. Josh Tong is on a hat-trick here, bowling to Court. Doesn't get the hat-trick, but excellent start from him. Ben Rain. I mean, we're just going to have to keep Tong going, probably. He's got a third. He's got 3 for 6 at the moment. We're going to have to keep him going. We're going to have to just bowl him out. Godderman goes. Now this is, I mean, we are into the bowlers. So, Hutton goes. Trent Bolt can hopefully get a couple more. It's a good over. I mean, Eckersley is... Yeah, well, they've done it. Mark Wood has hit 18 off 12 anyway, so... Should do it this ball. In fact, he's been bowled by Jamie Porter. I mean, we'll bowl Ben Rain, but it's looking like a defeat. He gets Dwyer. We're not completely out of this yet, but we do need to finish it off. Majib's going to hit the winning runs. It's a decent effort from our bowlers. Josh Tong was absolutely outstanding. Porter, too expensive really. Yeah, there's not a lot else we could have done though, to be honest. We did well to even to even get to the score we did, and then to reduce him to what we did. We qualified anyway, but we do want to be finishing top of the group if possible. Well, that's obviously not possible now. We want to be finishing second then. Just trying to avoid Somerset and Sussex if possible. I don't think we're going to get our England boys back either anytime soon. They've got a series against Pakistan. Obviously that's not ideal. Final game then against Yorkshire. We're going to have to go unchanged, I think. Could bring in Daniel for Ackerman maybe. I think that is what I'm going to do. Wesley can captain. Any other bowlers I want to bring in? Not particularly. We'll go with that. Huckabee, he's in decent form to be fair. I don't think it would hurt to give him a go, would it? He can come in instead of Chapman. I'll do that. I'm sure Chapman will come. Oh no, he probably won't come back in. Hopefully Sultan Child will come back in for the quarterfinals. But we'll go with that. So Huckabee, it's not his T20 debut. I think it's only his second game though. Lost the toss bowling first. Don't know what I'd have done because it's still cloudy, so I don't really want to be batting first, but then it gets even worse later on. So here we go then, wickets only. Let's hopefully start a little bit better. Tong, not a great start from him. Oh. Go to Rain inside the power play. Haven't done that very often, that's why. Porter, Rain again. Parkinson, he gets the first breakthrough. Westlake's going to go. They started really well though, Yorkshire. Westlake goes for 31. He's going to get Adam Lyth first ball, so it's a good over from Parkinson. Who, despite signing Bess, Parkinson still remains our best spinner. He's going to get David Milan as well here for 38, so that's all the top three gone to Parkinson. Josh Tong is going to get Jolly Tattersall. Balanced first ball would be nice. We haven't got him. Go back to Ben Rain. Parkinson again. Decent spell from him. Very good spell. 3 for 29. Porter. Bolt. Porter again. Bolt again. And Josh Tong again. They might not make 150 here. This should be a comfortable chase. 147 is going to be what we're chasing. Generally a decent bowling performance. No one bowled badly. Parkinson excellent. Tong very good as well. So 147 to win. However, very cloudy of course. So we're going to try and get off to a good start, and then just hope that the middle order can see us home. It's obviously a slightly weaker middle order now. Ben Code, obviously an outstanding bowler, but we're still going to go hard at the top anyway. David Willey from the other end. Donald hit the first boundary there. One for Rossington as well. Good start. Donald finding the rope consistently here. He's dropped at slip by, I'm guessing it's Adam Lyth, by the fact he has no hair. Another boundary for Donald. Rossington's hit it straight up. He's probably going to be gone here. He is gone. He's gone for 11. Bancroft is in at 3. Good start from him. First ball. 34 for 1. And it's Rutter into the attack again. He Bowled well last time we played against him, but Donald's hitting for 4 here. And 4 more. He might have got Donald out actually when you played against him. So the Welshman has started well. Started very well. 3 boundaries against him. Expensive start from Rutter. He is gone there though, Donald, for 31. Not ideal. We're going to bring Wesley's aggression down slightly. Doesn't need to be up that high at the moment. Need less than 7 and over. Bancroft will have to keep up because obviously he's very defensive. So we'll have to keep his how it is at the moment. But you could start here to this over again. Rutter's been expensive. Duane Olivier to Bancroft again. 4 more. Now put Wesley's aggression up. He's 2 off 11. That's not what I wanted from him. But of course this game is either score hardly any runs or score a few runs and get out. So, yeah. Wesley here. This is his first boundary. About time. And another one, a no ball as well. So expensive from Olivier. Rutter's final over. He's done. He's recovered pretty well from the first 3 balls, which all went for 4. But Bancroft is looking in really good form here. 2 boundaries to start the over. And another one, misfield in the deep. Need just 5 and over now. Ed Barnes into the attack. Olivier continuing, he's been expensive as well. Bancroft hits in for 6. Tom Wesley playing a miss. Run rate's down at nearly, well, it's about 4.5 and over now. Bancroft could be gone here though. He is. We are going to bring in Daniel at number 5 ahead of Huckabee. That's a boundary for him. And edge for 4. A little bit of luck. I don't know why I put the aggression up, there was no need. That's fine though. Wesley, it is looking like he's going to see us home. Code does get him in the end, but Huckabee is in next. He's off the mark with the boundary. Just 2.6 and over needed. Daniel goes. Again, we should do this still. Rain is off the mark first ball with a massive 6. Another 6. Can he go 3 from 3? No, but he gets a single. Ben Rain sees us home, 13 off 4. Again, a very comfortable win in the end. And that should leave us second. How did Child? Neither of them are even playing. So, oh, we have got Hampshire in the quarterfinals. Big game against my county. So that we'll definitely play that one on camera. When will that be, just out of interest? It'll be after the One Day Cup's finished. So what we'll probably end up doing is, well, we'll definitely obviously come back for that at some point. We've got one more One Day Cup game to play. It's the first one of this year's competition. Okay, so Rain, Rossington, Griffiths, Tong, Saltazad, Parkinson, Porter all in the 100. Parkinson's also been selected by the England T20 team, so we won't get him back when he comes back anyway. So we'll go with our last T20 team. There's not a lot of players left. Slater is going to come in along with... no, Donald can open. We'll have Bancroft at 3, Wesley 4. Chapman will come in. Ackerman's probably going to come in. Fuller comes in. Yeah, we haven't got a bad team. And we're going to go with Cohen. I mean, we don't have a lot to choose from, to be honest. We do need another bowler actually, so Chapman won't play. Bess will. So let's just sort out the batting order here. Bancroft to keep wicket. Klein to open the bottom with Cohen is fine. We've got Huckabee and Wesley as part-time spinners. Yeah, we literally have Chapman as the only other batsman we could pick. I'm debating whether we pick him ahead of Daniel. I don't know. Daniel's not going to be captain, that's for sure. Huckabee's preference is number 6. Daniel is number 5, so that's fine. We'll go that way around for now. Chapman, I'm sure we'll probably play at some point, but we'll go with that. First game against Yorkshire. Will Davis is playing for them. Lost the toss, batting first. It's not a disaster. Obviously wickets only again. Hopefully we have got off to a good start here. Excellent start. And in terms of run rate, we'll put the aggression up slightly. And again, both of these two slow down a little bit, but we're getting the rate up again now, which is good to see. Donald's going to go, but the opening partnership's worth 125. Pretty much exactly 5 and over. Bancroft, Slater's gone as well. This is a little bit of an issue now, because we've got Bancroft who doesn't score particularly quickly. Bancroft goes anyway for 8. Whether it would be better, we'd be better off having Bancroft at the top of the order instead, I don't know. I'll have to consider that. Keep the run rate increasing now, hopefully. Wesley's past 50. Daniel. Wesley's going to go for 66, but a good innings from him. Huckabee in now. He's going to go first ball. Ackerman. I should definitely have Ackerman higher than Huckabee, actually. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Ackerman should be in at 5, really. Fuller, final batsman then. John Daniel. Decent last over. We've got a 267 for 6. It's not a bad score. Daniel's done a pretty good job. 47 for him. If we can bowl well, they haven't got the best batting lineup, have they? Again, Ed Barnes in at 7. And after that there's not a lot. So early wickets are going to be vital. Cohen on his Leicestershire debut. He started very well. Klein's going to get the first breakthrough though. Westlake gone for 7. Cohen, excellent opening spell from him. We'll go to James Fuller. Run rate is increasing all the time, which is good to see. Expensive there from Fuller. We'll go to Ackerman now. Bess isn't bowling particularly well either. Ackerman's going to get Cola Cadmore here, he's obviously the danger man. He's gone for 84. Very good innings from him. But now hopefully we can reintroduce Don Bess without too many problems. Will Frane's doing alright here though. Fuller's going to come back, as is Michael Cohen. Fuller expensive. We'll go to Huckabee for a few overs, but it's looking like we're going to lose though. Our bowling's still not up to scratch in this, is it? Bess has had a really poor season. It's an awful bowling performance. Absolutely dreadful, but again, so many players just getting picked for 100. We're going to have to stick with these bowlers for the whole competition. And that doesn't exactly put much faith into me. Klein, terrible. Fuller, not great. Cohen did okay. Everyone else, I mean, lacklustre would be the word. Poor start to the One Day Cup. Yeah, it's not looking good. That's what I'm going to do. I'll do like I did for last season. If there's a chance of us qualifying, I'll come back for these 2 One Day Cup games and the T20 quarter-final. If not, I'll come back for the quarter-final and then the championship game, possibly the next one as well, depending on timings. So either back for Derbyshire or Hampshire, depending on how we do. Thank you all for watching. I will see you again soon.